So I came out of exit 2 of Myeongdong train station, and to get to where all the cheap skincare shops are in Myeongdong, you are going to cross over the road here. Myeongdong is really famous for tourists, so it's not really somewhere I recommend to go in Seoul. There's nothing about it that feels authentically Korean. It's hard to find a good Korean restaurant here or something that feels like, oh, I'm soaking in Korean culture. Between the Olive-young and the Tulajor Cafe, you're going to walk down this road like so, and we are going to come to the first cheap skincare shop. So yes, Myeongdong is known for shopping, but mostly for skincare. There's so many skincare shops here. But what you might not know is there's actually a lot of much cheaper skincare shops that do discounted skincare. They do lots of brands together. And instead of just going, I mean, you can go to the normal branded skincare shops too, but instead of going just there, try going to these skincare shops if you go to Myeongdong, and you'll save yourself a lot of money. All Mask Story is very popular with Japanese people. There was so much Japanese people in there, and all the staff are speaking Japanese really well. The staff aren't really too bothered with me. They weren't trying to come over and like, you know, sell me stuff like most shops in Myeongdong are trying to do. No videos allowed, but they let me take pictures. And they don't only do skincare and KBeauty, they also do a lot of vitamins and sweets. This was where I found the cheapest Cosrx Low pH cleanser, the Good Morning one, compared to Olive-young that is selling it on sale for 9,900 won. You can get the exact same one in All Mask Story for 6,400 won. This was the cheapest out of all the shops I went to, so I thought that was great. They are doing the Dr. Jart Cairo Rubber Mask for 6,900 won each, compared to Olive-young, which is selling it for like between 7 to 15,000 won, not on sale. Ooh, Jesus. The Beauty of Joseon Dynasty Cream is here, Glow Serum, Apricot Peeling Gel, and they are selling Dr. Jart masks in sets of 5 between 9 and 11,000 won. Not the cheapest place to get Dr. Jart masks, so keep listening on to find out where that is. From All Mask Story, you are going to continue on straight to the next cheap skincare shop, which is Temtem. Temtem is, out of all the skincare shops that I visit in this, my favorite skincare shop. They didn't let me film inside, so use your imagination as I describe what it's like. Here it is, Temtem. Very nice, right? The staff are pushy, friendly, and this place I think is fantastic for masks. This is my favorite place, the cheapest place to get masks. No videos allowed, no photos allowed. I asked the staff, oh, can I take videos? And she was like, oh, like really unsure. It wasn't an immediate, oh no videos. She was really unsure. So I kind of laughed and she started laughing. I was like, okay, yeah, no problem. Photographs, she was like, I was like, okay, no problem. So something suspicious is happening a little bit there if some shop doesn't want to take photos or videos, but I'm fine with it. I'm not a snitch. I need my cheap skincare, okay? Cheaper than even the really cheap skincare in mainstream shops in Korea. Even cheaper. It's brilliant. Temtem are doing Dr. Jart masks. It's 1+1, so you buy one and you get one extra. And I forgot to write down if it's 5 Dr. Jart masks in a pack. It's usually 5 or 6 in one Dr. Jart pack. Or if it's 10, I'm gonna say it's 5. So you get a pack of 5 and then a free pack of 5. So this costs from 15,000 to 26,000. And that is fantastic because in Olive-young they are selling Dr. Jart masks individually for 6,000 to 7,000 won. So that's each. You're getting probably 10 or 12 Dr. Jart masks for the minimum 15,000 won, the most expensive 26,000 won. That's fantastic. That's absolutely brilliant. I would say Temtem, they're doing the Cosrx Propolis Light Ample, so they're selling it for 19,000. Olive Young is selling the same one on sale for 26,500. That's a big difference too. And they're doing Abib sheet masks in Temtem. I love these sheet masks. They are fantastic. So you can get 20 of these sheet masks for 18,000 won. In Olive Young, they are doing 6 Abib sheet masks, 6 for 20,000 won. So in Olive Young, you get 6 Abib sheet masks. It costs you 20,000 won. In Temtem, you are getting 20 Abib sheet masks for 18,000 won. That's fantastic. That is a big difference. Huge difference. Massive, huge. The atmosphere is really nice, it's very cute, and their pricing is really good. As we say goodbye to Temtem, we just walk on straight again. These are all lined up neatly in a row to the next skincare shop, which is Nueva. Ooh, so exotic. This skincare shop that we're gonna go into now and I'm gonna introduce to you was actually my least favorite out of all these cheap skincare shops I went to. The reason being, the deals were not as good as the other skincare shops, and I definitely have a suspicion that all of these shops are connected because they carry similar products. They're all run what seems to be by Chinese workers and owners. So here is La Nueva. Not so impressed. They were happy for me to take pictures inside the shop, and they carry Beauty of Joseon, as you can see, as they all do, many different Beauty of Joseon products. And the Glow Beauty of Joseon serum, the Propolis and Niacinamide Beauty of Joseon serum, costs 16,900 won here, whereas in Olive Young and every other shop I went to, it costs 17,000 won. So that's a whopping discount of 100 won, which is probably like 10 cent. So not much of a discount. The staff just kind of left me alone. They're really not as pushy as other staff. This shop is nice and big, but it wasn't that full. And they are overall, like I said, the most expensive. Now, it's really interesting because later on, after I went to all these skincare shops, I was talking to a man, one of the vendors on the street who's selling food, and he actually told me, he said like kind of, oh, by the way, well, I told him first, I said, oh, I really hate Myeongdong. I hate coming here because it's just so touristy and it doesn't feel like Korea at all. I don't know why so many tourists come in, so many hotels are here. If you're coming to Seoul for a holiday, don't stay in Myeongdong. Don't be silly. But he told me, actually, Myeongdong is not the cheapest place to get skincare. If you go to certain parts of Dongdaemun, that you can get even cheaper skincare. So that was really interesting to me. And I wonder if he means, yes, lots of Dr. Jart sheet masks, but I recommend buying your sheet masks in Temtem, by the way. But anyway, the Dongdaemun cheap skincare shops, I don't know if they're modern kind of skincare shops that carry all of these brands that we love, like Dr. Jart and like Beauty of Joseon and Innisfree and all of that, or if it's more like granny kind of skincare shop he could be talking about. So I'll have to check that out later. So the other thing that La Nueva does, it's not only skincare, they also do vitamins, they also sell kind of sweets and stuff you can buy, not only skincare. Oh, I haven't seen that sun cream in a while. Oh, nice. Lots of sun creams to buy, some kind of little bit older and some newish. Oh, there's Beauty of Joseon sun cream. Oh, that's nice. So after La Nueva, we are going to walk straight on to the skincare shop that started it all for me years ago. This really, really cheap skincare shop, Baviphat, was in the Ide area. And I'd go in and buy so much skincare that was so cheap, and then it closed down and it has opened up again in Myeongdong. Baviphat. Inside Baviphat, they carry a lot of different products. It's not that big. This one at least. They sell samples here you can buy for 1,000 won, which is maybe €1 or $1. Lots of different sheet masks. They do Beauty of Joseon 4 10 milliliter serums for 19,000 won. So they're quite good at doing sets, I would say. They're really good at doing sets. They sell the Skin Food Black Perfect Sugar Essential Scrub for 13,900 won, the big one. If you compare that to Olive Young is selling that for 22,000 won. Ooh, like that is so good. So I recommend, if you want to buy stuff from Skin Food, come here. If you want to buy some Innisfree products, come here. They are good. Upstairs, yeah, they have a cafe, but it's not a cafe. It's just a table with it's just a table with chairs. And they have the Anessa sun cream. I love that sun cream. It's not KBeauty at all. It's Japanese, but it's excellent. I should buy that again. You can see they also have many other brands there that you can get in Olive Young. I forget the name of that brand, but I love it. And yes, a lot of Skin Food. So I really recommend here for Skin Food, for Innisfree, for buying little mini samples, and for getting discounts off kind of sets. This is not my favorite skincare shop out of all of them. I'd say it was years ago, because years ago this was the only one I found. And they also do a lot of hair. They have a hair care section here too. One thing I'd say about Baviphat is they also have some products that are quite dated, some products that are more than 10 years old, or at least were released that long ago. So I look at some of the makeup they sell and some of the skincare, and it's quite like old school skincare or makeup, which can be great if that's what you're looking for. And you're like, I've been looking for this cream, they don't sell it anymore. But it kind of feels a little bit dated for me, some of the things. So I filmed mostly the things that are currently trending and that you probably are more likely to buy. But you can also get some kind of old school, from more than 10 years ago skincare here too. So yes, this is Baviphat, and I really recommend here too. After going to Baviphat, I found this shop, Mango Busy, but I was honestly too lazy to go in here. So my favorite is Temtem, especially for sheet masks. Second is All Mask Story. Third is Baviphat. Yes. And fourth, I'm sorry to say, is La Nueva. Your discounts just weren't good enough. I'm sorry. So my winner for the cheapest skincare shop out of skincare shops I went to is Temtem. I was hungry, so I got the twist potato. It was actually amazing. Very hard to eat though. The way it's positioned on the stick is kind of just hard to eat. The woman was very nice. She said, just don't film her. So yeah, like I kind of eat it from the top like that, but it's a bit of a struggle. But this was actually gorgeous. This was really nice. Really lovely. I'd go back to Myeongdong just for this, but I know you can buy it in other places. And I had the egg bread. Now, when I think of an egg, I don't think of it being sweet, but I kind of forget, like, a cake is made from eggs. So when you eat this, it's really, really sweet, but weirdly enough, the sweetness mixed with the egg is quite good. It really complements each other. I thought an egg and sweetness wouldn't complement each other because I always have savory food with the eggs. Ooh, and I got the Oreo churro. Everyone's talking about the Oreo churro. It's good. And the best thing, this is a Nutella, like croissant slash kind of fish bread. I don't think this is Korean. I think it's actually from Japan. If you want to be considered to be on the next KBeauty Krew podcast, email me.